Hello, today is October 26, 2020, and I am continuing reading my viewer request, the month of October. And I am covering viewer JL, their request. If you're curious about their request, it's a very interesting request. You can go on over to the community tab, which you can access from my homepage, and look for the post with the quarantine jack-o'-lantern. And I believe JL's post is the first one. Very interesting. They are related to a man that was survived a very severe scalping in the 1800s. A man that man's name was Josiah Wilbarger. And so this is one of their JL's ancestors. Now, Josiah's story is that he managed to survive because he was cared for, I believe by his sister as well, helped nurse him back. And he went on to live, amazingly enough, for another 11 years after that event, that scalping. Now, JL had a sister who unfortunately passed in 1994, but he and his sister believed in reincarnation, and they always wondered, apparently, about this link. So when she unfortunately passed away in 1994, 3 months later, he had a dream, or I should say they had a dream, that of her, where she warned them that someone was planning their demise and that they needed to change their will. So JL took the advice, and an investigator found that someone was indeed planning to do this. And saved his life yet again. So they want me to see if there is a link between the ancestral story and this modern day event of where the dream of the sister who saves their life by letting them know. So I've been wanting to do this, but I've been wanting to, you have to find the right time, you know what I mean? If you're a reader, you will, for certain types of readings. And so today feels like I'm going for it. So please ignore any background noise and bear with me. Okay, let's get into this. Basically, I do believe JL is asking, are they reincarnated? Are they and their sister repeating a pattern in their family? Again, and were they sister and brother? When in the life of Josiah, and I believe his sister was Margaret. Okay, so I was just checking on some details. Josiah lived, as I said, actually longer than his younger sister that looked apparently after him, and her name was Margaret. That's another interesting similarity, because JL's sister I don't know if she was younger or not, but she preceded and has preceded JL in death. Josiah's sister was younger by 2, I believe it was, years. And I guess the question that we want to just clearly ask straight up is JL and his sister, or are they the reincarnation of Josiah and Margaret? So let's look at that. And it's going to take me a moment, folks. I'm a little, the last few days I've been a little scatty, but then once I'm able to get myself grounded and focused, then I've been able to read very well. But it's been more work to get focused for me. And that happens sometimes. So let's take a look. We want to know, and I ask the ancestors, I ask the Creator and my spiritual helpers to help me tune in and to accurately read for JL, and on this topic as to whether or not they are, and their sister, the reincarnation of Josiah and Margaret. I can't think of any plainer way to put it. So pardon me. I think I am going to start adding a little, again, background quiet music, and if it's too distracting for some people, I'm sorry, but I kind of need it. It does help me, and I feel like it's missing. I get easily distracted. Okay. JL and his sister, who came to them 3 months after her passing. That's pretty impressive, too, to be able for her to intervene. And your sister coming to you like that tells you so much. Not only does she warn you and save you, but she lets you know that there is, for people when you get doubtful. Sometimes people get doubtful that is there really anything? You can always go back to that experience and know that yes, there's something. So I think it's a super positive and very interesting share, and I thank you, JL, for sharing that. So I am trying to tune into you and your sister to see if you two were prior Josiah and Margaret. Let me see. All right, so I'm getting the 7 of Pentacles. Love you, Mickey. Bye-bye. Have a good day. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. Yep, a little bit of cedar on there. We have the Knight of Cups and the Two of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay. The Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, Hierophant, Temperance, Three of Cups, Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. And interestingly enough, the Devil and the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. I think, long story short, yes, there is this connection of help and going through hardships. This is also a protective card too, because and offering help. And the Two of Pentacles with the two, this is like twins. This is in this deck. It's you definitely both have a connection. It's often for me too, with this, using this particular deck, sibling oriented, and I think this is having gone through difficult events, being by each other's side, having each other's back, definitely. And she's very protective of you. That comes up. You have her help. So that's answered. Now let's just fine tune and look a little more deeply here. This right here pops out and popped out immediately at me as coming to you in the dream. Coming to you in a way when you are not distracted, when she could have your full attention, and coming to you that way, was able to access and bring you that message. Was the person that was planning your demise a female, a Queen of Swords? Right here with this Seven of Pentacles, it's either this is your sister being aware of this plan, or this could actually show the person that was making the plan. Because the Seven of Pentacles is all about tending to some kind of plan towards a goal. So, I don't know, was your sister an air sign by chance? Was the person planning your demise a female and an air sign? Only you know that. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. I think it tracks with what you are telling me. And I believe it picks up on the situation where the sister approaches you in dream time to relay this person's planning or the plan. This is reading horizontally. Next line horizontally, we have the Page of Pentacles. I believe this is the document. This is the will. This is the Eight of Cups, which usually is about abandonment or change from how things or what was once the way it was. It's a big difference that you make in your life. And I think it's the change of the will. This is the Hierophant. This is, again, to do with rules, formality, and temperance. I believe this is the changing of the will and the correcting of it, bringing it to balance so that this person who was being sneaky wouldn't be able to get away with it. The Three of Cups and the Four of Swords shows a sense of celebration and happiness that was prevented. There's also, it's showing here that it indicated more than one person may be involved in some sort of hostile action, which also matches up to the past. Poor Josiah's situation. I feel like this echoes that he was able to also recover, since we're kind of looking at both lives, and the cards just are pointing to also what I can see are similarities, and I feel like yes, and your sister brought that help, that it was a repeated karmic pattern. Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups. This to me is her wanting to intervene. Definitely intervening where a loss would be concerned. And somehow she was, I believe, able to do so. Yes, look at that. You get the Wheel of Fortune. This is karmic. And you guys are very intuitive. So I think you already knew that. But you just want some confirmation, and my cards are confirming what you already knew. Very interesting. And with the Ace, it's, to me, it's a new phase then of an extension of your life. You know, you're able to move on and continue to live your life. And I believe with the Eight of Cups and the High Priestess that she's able to come to you in that kind of state. It's when you are more open. But it's, the thing is that there's a sense of fragmented something fragmented here, and just wanting clarity. It could be that you just want clarity with all these details, obviously, of between Josiah and your present situation. And I truly believe that, yes, you do have that. You do have that link. And so there's your reading. And I hope that you enjoyed it. And for those of you that are watching, and I thank you. I ask you to remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And please hit the like button. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.